Yo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Will Photo. I'm the bumblebee in your backyard's favorite photographer. So if you didn't know that, you gotta hit the subscribe button. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on another Will Photo video. I appreciate it so much. Today's subscriber of the video is Sal Lopez. Thank you so much for turning on post notifications. If you want a shout out in the next video, turn on post notifications and comment down below that you did so, and you will receive a shout out in my next video. Anyway, today we're going to be doing another photo review. So this is photo reviews part 4 on YouTube. I'm going to keep this series going because you guys are loving it. I'm also doing this series on TikTok. The only difference between this series on YouTube versus TikTok is that on YouTube, I will be doing 1 photo per person, and then on TikTok, I do 2 photos just to keep the whole 60 seconds. Not too much to say before we get into this. I did get a polarizing lens filter. Shout out to my girlfriend for getting me one. I can't wait to use it. I haven't got the chance to use it yet. I did test it out a little bit. So if you don't know what a polarizing lens filter is, basically it takes the reflection away from things that are fucking reflecting things. So in car photography, you get a lot of reflections, obviously because you're shooting cars. So this will take those reflections down so I can get the car better exposed. I'm very excited to be using it, and I think it's going to take my photos to the next level. But without further ado, we're going to hop into photo reviews. I'm just going to go on my Instagram, and like I said, to all the people who have sent me photos, I have all of your messages flagged, and I have them written down in this book. If I've responded to you, you're in the list. Now, I get new people every single day, and I try to let them all in and respond to them. Understandably, there's a lot of people, so if I haven't got back to you, please be patient. Don't delete your DM requests. I'm trying to get to every single person. But I want to thank every single person that sends in photos for photo reviews. When I started this, I didn't really think it would be that big, but it's absolutely incredible how big this is getting. So right now, I got the flagged ones on, and I'm just going to scroll through and pick out photos. The first photo is from Porter Wade, and he sent in this photo. This shot is super clean. I really love this shot. I can't tell if it's a long exposure or like a Photoshop composite of a bunch of different photos. The only reason I can't tell is because the people are incredibly still and they're not blurred out. So I would assume that it's a composite, but comment below what you did. I love the stars. I just love the feeling that it gives off. It's like a nighttime, chill with someone that you like out in the middle of fucking nowhere. This shot is super clean, Porter, as well as with all of your shots. But like I said, I had to pick out one, and this one really stood out to me. Great shot. Thank you for sending, bro. All right, the next shot is from Matt Domino. He sent in this photo of this car. Bro, this shot is absolutely incredible. The location, the sky, the car. I love how the car really matches the sky. Like, it's got that gold tint to it. The background you picked is absolutely incredible. Like, if I saw this, this would definitely be a place that I would be shooting a car at. The only suggestion I could make for you is it kind of looks like the car is off-centered a little bit. I would just crop it in just a tad bit more so that the car is perfectly centered. But dude, other than that, this shot is absolutely incredible. I don't really have any critiques for you. Obviously, you know what you're doing with the camera. You guys send in the best work. Keep up the dope work, bro. Thank you so much for sending. All right, and the next shot is from Nathaniel, and he sent in this photo. This shot is super clean. I have no idea what kind of water this is. It's obviously mineral water. I'm not sure where you're from, but I've never seen this out in Ohio. It looks super cool, and this literally looks like a product shot. I love the water droplets on the glass. It's really appetizing, and it's really making me thirsty. Too bad it probably wasn't as good as this water. This is a clean shot. The background you picked, the coaster you picked, it all really ties it all together. You should find the company and send this to them because this shot's super clean. All right, the next shot is from Maddie, and he sent in this shot of this beach, lake, whatever you want to call it. I really like the colors in this photo. Nice composure. The only critique I could make for this photo is make sure that your horizons are straight. That's one thing that I look for when I look at photos, and I think that's very important that I want a lot of people to understand that when you're shooting a photo, especially when the horizon's in the background, you want to make sure that the horizon is perfectly straight. But other than that, this shot is super clean. Colors look really good. Well exposed. I like this shot a lot, and it really stood out to me out of all the shots you sent. Thank you so much for sending your shots. Keep up the dope work, Maddie. All right, the next shot is from Christian, and he's actually from my hometown, so shout out to Cleveland. I love seeing people from my hometown support, but he sent in this killer killer shot of this snake. Like, dude, this shot is super, super dope. Is this your snake? Was it at the zoo? I have no idea. Comment below, Christian. I really love this shot. It looks like it was kind of through glass, but it could also be like a lens effect that you put on there. You got the snake looking directly at the camera. I don't have any critiques with this shot. I don't shoot many animals, but this shot is absolutely dope. You absolutely killed it, bro. All right, the next shot is from my man Travis, and he takes incredible shots of concerts. He does music photography, concert photography. This shot is one of my favorites by far. I really like the light coming in and going on the sky, kind of creating a silhouette. The smoky texture and the smoky vibe of this photo really pulls it all together. The only thing I would suggest for you that would make this photo so much cleaner is just removing this little, like, it looks like a screen in the background. Just remove that little screen and I think that would clean it up enough. But this one really stood out to me. Like I said, I love the light coming in on this guy. Perfect angle. Dope work, Travis. I appreciate you sending photos. Thank you so much. Keep up the dope work, bro. All right, the next shot is from my man Colton. Thank you so much for sending in your photos. And this picture is so crazy. I love this roller so much, honestly. Dude, I don't get to shoot enough rollers and I really need to start shooting more. Like, the composure of this shot is absolutely perfect. Like, I usually hate shooting with the sun in the background, but you fucking killed it, dude. Now, I will say one thing. I do talk about leveling horizons, but in this case, this shot, I don't think it needs a leveled horizon. I think this shot is perfect the way it is. I think if it was leveled, it would look really weird, and that's probably why you didn't do it. Because of these lines coming down, it just won't be perfectly leveled, and it won't ever look perfectly leveled because the horizon and the street lines are not level. Yeah, I think this shot is super clean and I really love this. Keep up the dope work, Colton. I really like this shot a lot. All right, the next shot is from Junie B. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. She did these chalk shots the other day and they're so sick. I've never done chalk photography like this, but this one is absolutely perfect. I really, really like this shot a lot. I have no critiques with it at all. You really stopped the chalk motion. It really just looks perfect. The colors are super clean. It's just super in focus and super sharp. I actually have never seen chalk photography like this, so thank you for opening my eye to this. It's really, really cool and you definitely killed it. All right, the next shot is from Mitchell. Mitchell sent me this photo a while ago and I actually edited it for him. This shot is super dope. And one of the reasons I like this shot a lot is because I want a shot like this. This vehicle really fits with this whole sandy beach vibe. It's just a really clean photo, well composed, well exposed, like I like to say, well composed, well exposed. Thank you so much, Mitchell, for sending in your photos. All right, and the last person's photos we're gonna review, his name is Jack and he shoots cars. He sent in this crazy shot of this BMW. It's very well lit. Did you use big light boxes or did you use a flash? Definitely answer that question down below. Super clean, very, very sharp. I like this shot a lot. The only suggestion I could make for you, and one thing I like to do in my photos, is clean up the backgrounds a little bit. So you have two cones and then you have a sign in the background, and then on the top you have a light. I would just recommend removing those and getting rid of them. Other than that, man, your shots and your edits, your tones and your colors are super, super clean, and your photos are incredibly sharp. Keep up the dope work, Jack. All right, so that's all we got for photo reviews. I hope you enjoyed that. I really like looking at your photos, and I appreciate you guys sending in your shots. It gives me a new perspective, and it really, like, it opens my eye to all of the photography that's out there, and that's one thing that I want to do with my channel and just with everything that I'm building. I think that all photography should be recognized, all different levels, all different types. Like, you guys all absolutely kill it, and my critiques and the things I think you guys should fix are just what I think you should fix in my eyes. Like I said, don't do what I say, do what makes you happy. Take my thoughts with a grain of salt. If I tell you to do something, it's not necessarily that you should, it's just how I see photos and how I think they can be improved. That doesn't mean it's a bad shot at all, just my constructive criticism, and that's why you sent your photos, obviously. If I reviewed your photo in today's video, I'd appreciate you liking the video and subscribing if you are not already. The support would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single person watching these videos. I hope to see you in the next video. Keep shooting, keep spreading love and positivity. I will see you next time.